Okay. Good evening, everybody. So let's do our initial chat. Well, so I see Gina and Bob there. Sounds good. Great. Okay. Okay, great. So we'll get to tonight's topic is destinations. Okay. Destinations, profit targets. Yep. Where does price wants to go? Okay. So I think one of the simple things when we look at the multi-chart from a point of view of destination, it's a lot easier to read. Okay. So what do I mean? Okay, shape over here. Okay, so this area going up or down, this price can go either goes up or goes down. So really, price can go up or down. So that's a 50-50. Okay, so the things we need to before we even look for destination, but destination for once we have direction. Yep. So in Fulcrum trading, really, the thing or the essential activity is the vertical line. Okay, because it gives us something to focus on, and that's it. Where it works tirelessly to identify a possible direction of it. Yeah. So that vertical line gives us a direction. If it's confirmed, says that if I'm confirmed, I'll go down. So we don't have to look at. Already removes one of our destination lines. Yeah. Because otherwise, if we didn't have that, price can go up or down. Yes. We need to go and look down the vertical line and see if it's confirmed. We use the assessor. Okay. So software provides the vertical criteria is met. What does criteria met? What criteria met means is that the first, when it's confirmed, it says for a red vertical line, it says the first, at this moment, a true fact is that this is the current highest point. Yeah, current highest point. Okay, so we find a current highest point. It wants to go at current lowest point, so it gives us direction. Okay, so confirmed vertical line gives us direction downwards. Now downward threshold looks like it's easy. Minimum threshold's going to look like a diamond because it says I need to have a white line going. So you know what the destination will look like. Yeah. So put a triangle then. Okay. Bam. Okay, so you get the picture, yeah? Not a good diamond. But at least I can make it yellows. Okay, so this is what it does. Okay, so confirmed vertical line says if this is the highest happens and it's true and confirmed, then the part B is going to be true and confirmed. That means it has to get a low point. Okay, so from the high up there with where my cursor is, if that's true, and it says okay, I found the true part A, say, is true. Part A happens, that means part B must happen. Yep. So part B is so it has to go and get to a minimum threshold and it's connected by a white line. Okay, so this is what a final destination is going to look like. And yes, at that point, it's a likely place where it's going to be stopping. It may go lower, but at that point, you'll go move up a bit, etc. Okay, so that's a problem saying that it has to get a lower current low destination. Is that from that confirmed line gives us the opportunity to mark out other etc. Okay, so you can see when we mark this out, our trade management. Okay, H1 is 50 pips. So it's up here, 50 pips or channel. So first one we do the channel line. Okay. Okay, so the H1 doesn't have any report lines as yet, yeah? So visually, we know at some point it's going to have a lower. See this sign here? Yeah. Now what tells me that? Possibility, yeah, window 2. Okay. Because it went to a low, retraced up. So even at this point, and where price is right now, I've already got a destination of the price will go to, yeah? So the likelihood of it going and retrace back to center line and come down. But as long as this vertical line remains confirmed, price is going to endeavor and we'll be moving to go to that line, well, at least that line, but possibly past it. So you can see everything we do is really about destination. Okay, the software identifies a direction, a confirmed part. That part A is true, that we have found a high, and part A is true, that means we find low. Yep. So if one is true, then we expect the other part to be true. Lower current low diamond. We also know price would like to go below the previous low because it still hasn't found a low. And remember, window 2 is telling us about what a H4 chart would like to do. Okay. So there's not one at all. I'll draw it anyway. okay, because I'll show you the lines that are destination lines, okay. If the okay, so okay, sorry, I should have done it up to here, yeah, because that's the candle, the open price, which included the current high. So that's part A. Part A is true, and it says that we get a current low, and there's usually some visual lineups we can do, okay, such as that there. I put one there, okay, and yeah, and even that one there, really 100, okay. Okay, so all the horizontal yellow lines below the open price line, these are all destination price. Once we have a direction, we need to be able to see a destination. If you can't see a destination, then really you have no idea what it is for anything, okay? So once you've got a confirmed direction, confirmed vertical line, once it's assessed and criteria is confirmed, destination, and you know that price needs to get a lower diamond, the lower diamond needs to get there, and these are some of the pit stops that you can see. 1 for 1's already from the original things already been matched, moving nearly touched a 2 for 1, okay? Exceed the 2 for 1 because we have a current low diamond that our templates is indicating that price would like to go below, yeah? So we have destination. Then for all these additional trade management lines, I needed to go and find a suitable stop level, okay? To a price that has to be below the previous, where a current low diamond would appear, okay? So we know exactly what the destination is going to look like when it happens. And it hasn't happened yet, but based on information and confirmation, a lot of people, most people might say, well, it all looks good in the past. It doesn't look like that when it's happening. I like to disagree. Yeah. For our software to predict and indicate the information it does, it actually feeds on the live information. That's what that information is. 10 candles later, it knows what it should be, and it will correct it, adjust it, and repaint it based on the new information. But, okay, so and that's where the beauty of the vertical line is, because we have an open price, a special candle identified, a whole lot. Over here, we don't have one, okay? So we can't do a conditional truth, can we? Because the conditional truth, we need to have on an open price so we can work out what the default stop levels are, okay? So we can't action that on the 1 hour. Okay, well, if I'm fixated on the 1 hour and my eyes aren't open to any other of my multi-charts, I won't be taking a trade after wait until the next day, yeah? But the thing is, we do have a multi-chart, okay? Movement upwards would be reflected in every other time frame, okay? And you can see over here, vertical line, confirmed, yeah? So we never, if there's a trade that can be confirmed as if go through a process and there is a trade, it'll give it to us, yep? Okay, so under 15 there, and under 5 minutes. Okay, comes across is a vertical line is part of a system that identifies conditional truth. You know, it gives us a destination. Okay, because if you don't have that vertical line, how do you determine which direction? Because if it can go up and down, you might as well flip the coin for up and down. Yeah, with a confirmed line system. All right. Okay, so over here, refresh the chart. Whoops. Okay, I shouldn't have taken that away, but basically, that was the movement like in a 30, 15, and 5. Yep. So in whatever trades, you don't have to go and create it. The chart will give it to you, and when it gives it to you, we confirm it. There was somebody asked a question. Go back to the 1 hour. So it's all about destination. So we can't even with a vertical line gives us up or down. Yeah. Okay. So in this case, we're looking for down. Okay. We got current high, we got a red vertical line, pink shading, window 2, window 3, window 4, window, you know, would have given you yes. Okay, so answer the questions, chat. Okay, no worries. Right, so, okay, so that's where the rest of the information is important, and you need the other components to do it. As we just did our trade management lines. Okay, and remember from where it went up, we said to come down to that line. Okay, so at this stage, bouncing off. Okay, so we know destination. Our overriding bias is downwards, and we would need to go and have more than one time frame. We're going to take a buy. Okay, over here, because price, when it wants to go further down, it needs to come up. See, price will consolidate, go sideways. That we know if you've got the direction, you've got a firm direction, then the rest makes sense. So over here, put a line. We expect it to go up, and it's going up. A natural pace where it's going to find resistance, the center line, and the center line's pink. It'll either spike through it, try to touch it, or just touch it and reverse back down. Yep. And the expectation that it's going to go up. Okay. So from there, measuring back to the center line gives you an idea that there's possibly 40 pips upward movement. 27 to the center line. Yep. Okay. And because it needs to move back up, our most smallest time frame is going to pick that movement up and give us a bit more details. The higher time frame is below. Okay. If we're entering here, we know that it can't really go too much more than some of those places. Yeah. So you can see there. Okay. On softer with a center line higher time frame, because overall the 1 hour still wants to come down. Okay. So it's the direction of the 1 hour that lets us know that price wants to go down, price action moves. Okay. And 5 minute got its low diamond, a little bit later, 15 got its low diamond, and 3 candles go 30. Yeah. And each time you can trade, then a line appeared, and risk reward as to entry. Yeah. So that first one, we probably found that it would have been 5 was probably not met. Okay. By the time I got to the second one, price has already moved closer, and down. This movement upwards gives us the comfort and knowledge that price is doing exactly what it's most likely wants to do. Yep. So once we've got direction, and direction comes from the fulcrum vertical line. Okay, so what we're going to do is, there was a nice textbook. Okay, oops, sorry. Bear with me a sec. Get that a little bit dry. I need to do a new share. Yep. So over here, hopefully everybody can see a screenshot. Okay, today, it was a screenshot for today, 9:30. So the report lines have been done, M15 chart. Okay, so here price is moving up, getting its current high, got a dotted line. Okay, it's just reached and just popped through a very strong point. The channel lines come down. Yep. So this is finding a fair amount of resistance. Expectation price needs to come down. We're getting some indication that with some pink shading in our low windows. Yeah. So that arrow, we know from the M15 report lines, is finding resistance at the pink limit line and our R1 reversal. That is a current high, 4 to 5. Okay, and we can see in the other time frames that price is to the resistance. Okay, so as you can see, assessor was asked. Okay, so what helped that part of the information was that on your report line, that the destination it's going to go to, it desires to go to, is the pivot line. Yeah, so that's the destination. Okay, on M15 we haven't got the vertical line to indicate the direction south. Gives us the food and clue that's going to present itself and provide that line. Yep. So as we go further, once part our report lines, and this is real time. Okay, so when trades are there, you can see the shading can be asked an assessor, and but don't focus just because it wasn't presenting the way you want it to be. It's a live market. Yep. So there's enough like that 60% of the time. You only need 2 to 4 trades a week. This is more than ample for that. Okay, so we've got a white line up here on the H1. Okay, so it's found its high. So yeah, this is very at that point. First go down. Yep. And where these would like to go to when they hit a high, they would like to go to at least touch or destination of the center line of the H1. Yeah. Same with the M30. Okay, now we're back onto the M15. Now a minimum destination, yeah? Okay, so you can see the software with the alerts identifies where it believes a part confirmed true. Then we can look for the destination because it gives us a direction. Okay, so direction is really the key. If you can't see a direction, the rest will stop loss and all that comes after you are able to identify a destination. Okay, so you can see the trade progressing. Another couple of vertical lines. It's getting a vertical line. M15 is okay. You can see the shadings are there. This is real time. Okay, so it does that often enough. Here it is. As it approaches that target, we've reached a minimum threshold. The white line's appearing in 5 minutes. Okay. Our window 2 in that, saying pink that it will go further down price. So our target of 1-for-1 is well and truly be met, and we've got enough information to show that it'll far surpass that. Yeah. Okay. So here it is. So that's what it's done. Yeah. 152 pips. Yep. Okay, so our 5-minute trade, if we trace upwards, because price needs to go, if it wants to go to further down. Yep. And we got that first thing in the morning. So you see it, and we view it from a destination point of view. It's much easier to read the charts because destination requires that vertical line. Once confirmed, gives a direction. Once we have direction, we can look for destination. Once we have destination, we know what every chart needs to look like. Okay, so see if there's any questions. Yeah, any questions? Feel free to ask. So yeah, okay. So I 1 hour here, but it's vertical line. Okay, so that means minimum 50 pips take profit for 1-for-1. It's there. 100 take profit 2. Okay, so it's nearly down to that point that we marked out, isn't it? Okay, all these lines I put there. If I'm up there, these were destination points. Yeah, river center line. It's wonderful. The report lines were. So for those that have got that in their habit, good for you. That's very useful, and certainly the majority of the time, destination and make your trading easier. So I'll leave that tonight, and hopefully that allows you to string together all the things you already know. Destination, okay? Because you're looking at destination, you're reverse engineering the trade to its origin. Yeah. So I'll take that. You're pretty happy with that. So I'll say good night, and I'll have this up. Happy trading, and screenshots your best, and screenshots that can only occur and be taken when you're in the process of doing. So doing is the biggest teacher, and you can't get results unless you do something. So it all ties in. Yeah. So okay, service throughout the week. Should you want to go and clarify anything I've said? Okay. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers where price webinar. It's already moved that movement, isn't it? We started at 7. Okay, so 7's there. So at that time, price went up. Yeah, and 50 pips. Yeah, from the H1. Okay. And with that line that we drew, destination. Yeah. Okay. See you next week. Good night.